I kind of like have had this idea floating in my head for a bit. Because I was also thinking too, like, I wonder, I mean, my health would have to get better. But I was wondering, like, maybe a part-time job would be good for me to get. Just so that I, like, have more than just streaming, right? That I'm, like, focused on so much. And then I thought about, like, wait a minute. I'm, like, that could be really funny applying to places, but I don't have that much, like, too much pressure, right? So then, how crazy could I get? Not like to the point of like wasting people's time, like wasting businesses' times interviewing and stuff, but it's like vibes and be a little bit silly in interviews. Get a little bit silly. Make some lifetime office lady friends. I mean, I still have like, oh my god, there's places that I've not worked in like over 10 years. And like every time my mom will go to these places, they still ask about me. Like, oh, how's Sleepy? What's Sleepy doing? Come work here again. His office taking chat applicants. Interviews just full of ghosting these days. Oh, it was like that before. It was like that before. I remember applying. I think I actually went through my email and deleted all of like the archived emails. I had like, it was over 300 applications that I had sent out for jobs. What do you bring to the workplace? I bring hype moments and aura. True. True. I bring high energy. And part-time get you some funny experience results and stories. Yeah, I just worry about like time management and stuff, especially with me sleeping so much right now, my health not being good. But if I got to a decent place, maybe a good thing to do. I know there are some streamers that like don't need a part-time job, but they keep one because it kind of like helps keep you a little bit more sane, right? But yeah, especially if my laundry machine's gonna explode. Maybe a little bit of extra money would help. I don't want to think about how much a new phone's gonna cost. Well, I know, but I'm trying to ignore it. Great job, plays like RS on a Switch. The thought of jumping to the job hunting loop again makes me physically ill. Well, I will tell you this. My knowledge is outdated, but if you should be applying for other jobs while you have a job, you're gonna have a much better time hearing anything at all than if you were to get laid off or quit and then apply for jobs. You should do it while you still have a job, because your chances are going to be much better. Hey, Master! Gift for the super. So you've had jobs over 10 years ago, so your minimum working age plus 10, forever 21. Yeah! I was a child laborer. I was 11, working in the fields. RNA job applications a little help. Yeah. I mean, even back when I was like, I'm trying to think like the worst when I was doing that stuff, I think was like COVID, right? Ugh. I'm very lucky to be where I am. I don't know. A lot of it's just who you know. If you know somebody, you can get a job, right? Like it doesn't even, it's not even like interviews. I don't even know if interviews lead to jobs now. Application interviews. I mean, I've gotten jobs that way, but it's like, I hate to be like the boomer, but it's like, even jobs I got where I didn't know someone, I legit, like the one I got with like the two old ladies, the old Yankee ladies, I just like walked in and asked about it. And I had experience in what that job was already, so nepotism's better than skill. Well, here's the problem: is everybody wants to get a job right now. There is no shortage of applicants. There's not really. Oh, Mishy, thank you for the raid. Hi, milk delivery. Hi, how was your stream? Are you playing Tarkov? I hope you have fun. Welcome, raiders. We're talking about the job market. Oh, job market, 30%. I have no clue what it is, but all I know is that even back then, there's no shortage of skilled workers. So it's like, if you have so many people that are like, how would you say? If you have so many people that are qualified for a job, then it's like you have to narrow it down to other stuff, right? I'll go sleep. Yeah, have a nice sleep. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, Raiders. I'm EP Sleepy from phaseconnect. We're gonna be listening to music today, except I've been yapping for an hour. We're talking about job market, competitive. Yeah, it's very competitive. So it's like, yeah. There's gotta be other ways to stand out, and then a lot of times that is just like someone can vouch for somebody else that isn't gonna be, because hiring somebody is a huge risk to begin with, right? You hire someone you don't know, it's like someone can seem fine in an interview and everything, and then they come to work and it's just like they just never show up, or they're a huge fucking pain in the ass, or they are trying to like do job market needs visible elo. Yeah. Because someone can seem fine, and then it's like you go through the entire hiring process and it's just like it's horrible. Yeah, stop doing anything after a week. They just want to argue with people. They have like no, like if it's like a front facing job, they have no skills. They refuse to. I've worked with people that just will not answer the phone. They refuse to answer the phone. They will let it like ring and go to voicemail. They will not pick it up, and it's so frustrating because it's like you get stuck being like the phone person because they won't pick up the fucking phone. Yeah. Toast, you think it's super. Nowadays, companies will put you through 48 interviews, make an offer, you accept the offer, and they ghost. This happened to me 7 times in a row. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think a lot is fake. There's a lot that they put up because they don't even want to, like, hire people. They put it up and they're like, oh, we can't find any applicants. Shipman. Got through the final stage. Company decided it's gone through merger, not hiring anyone for at least 3 months. Never came back to me after. I got hired by one place and then just never, like, I went through the whole hiring process and everything. Like, it wasn't just offer. It's like I did all paperwork and everything, and then I just got ghosted. Never got, like the schedule or anything like that. And it's just like, okay. Okay. Sure, have my info. That was, like, one of my earlier ones. I love applicants, but I would never, ever, ever hire one. I had this new young buck hire. He lasted about a month before he put in his 2-week notice. Hardly showed up. Yeah. So it's like, if everybody is skilled, if everyone is qualified for it, then yeah, they're gonna go over the person that somebody says like, yeah, you know, I went to school with this guy, or like this is like my mom's friend's cousin, and he's never been to jail, and he doesn't do drugs, and he likely shows up on time, and he's not gonna freak out and fucking rip someone's face off like a chimpanzee, you know? Which it sounds insane, but it's like when you... Again, it's like I don't think HR is like a real job, but like if you look at some of the stuff that people like submit and things, it's kind of like the last one's negotiable. I don't know if y'all ever worked with like insane people, but you should always talk to receptionists for interviews. More people are insane, yeah. Or some people are like okay, and then it's like, I don't know. Or people just like straight up lying on their stuff or whatnot. It's a lot. Human resources sounds like organs to me. It sounds like organ trading, I'll be real with you. It sounds like organ harvesting and trading. I'm a truck driver, only work with insane people. I'm so sorry. Truck drivers scare me. You stay away from me and I'll stay away from you. How about that? Truck drivers are in my do not interact. Do not drive near me. Do not drive around me. There's a game around the concept. There is. It has very good music. I remember it was submitted before. This was called staffing before. Yeah. Trying to think like the few times I have interacted with like HR. See, most places I've not worked at like any like super duper big huge company that has like a whole like crazy big HR department. Like anytime, I don't know if I've ever actually like interviewed with someone, because I've had like first interviews where it's like you talk with someone I think that doesn't really know much, and then like Maybe within like 20 minutes, you're talking to someone actually working in the department. Someone in the company has a lot of nipple hires, been good for us. Some applicants are so crazy, it's helpful to know they're good. Yeah, like I said, it's like there's no... Sadly, there's no like shortage. It's like how people are saying like degrees are worth nothing nowadays. There's no shortage of skilled labor in a lot of fields, right? Yeah, they outsource HR to AI. They outsource it to AI. It's fucking garbage. So it's like they gotta narrow it down somehow. I saw the thing. I think Sheena had retweeted it of like where the guy asked like, "What's your favorite drink?" and the guy just said water, and then said nothing else for like 30 seconds. That's like the kind of thing they're probably gonna throw at you to see. It's like they probably don't have a shortage of people who are qualified, you know. See that post? I wish there was more context because people were like really shitting on it. Like I just need to do my job. I don't need to like blah blah blah. But it's like if that is like a job where you're interacting with people a lot or whatever, like that's like a really bad thing if you just like clam up like that. Mark6 Rabbit, thank you for the soup. Thank you for the 6 months. Oh my god, I can read. We had a guy write a manifesto on the side of a 150-ton press with a marker and was punching himself in the face. That's nice. I hope he got some help. Sounds like he was having an episode or something. Or just drugs. Either or. I'm guessing if you're working around 150-ton presses, you're probably drug testing people though. But I hope that he was able to get help. That sounds like a breakdown. Butcher birthday is 25 months. Yippee! Yippee! No, he's shaking it. Show me your biddy. Thank you for the hiring manager for very large finance firm. If you have equal qualifications, I will hire a guy with a better vibe. Personality hires are real. Well, if you're working in finance, it's like depending what you're doing too. If you're working in finance and you're having to like talk with people who are letting you use their money, yeah, I would definitely want someone that is like very charismatic. Yeah. You just like technological society. Personality 100% is a skill at a workplace. There's some jobs where it is like bullshit, like it doesn't matter, right? As long as you're not, like, it's okay to be introverted. Like, some of it is just, it's like ridiculous. Like, it's like, I don't need to like, have like, big crazy conversation with someone. But you also don't want someone that's gonna be like a fucking jackass dickhead about anything that you ever ask them. Because you will like, there are jobs where you don't have to talk to anyone like fucking ever, but even in jobs where you're not like working on group projects, people are probably gonna have to ask you about stuff every once in a while. And if you're gonna be like a dickhead every time someone says like, "Hey, do you know where this is?" or "Hey, do you know like the best way to do this?" Yeah. Then it's just gonna like, yeah, they don't want someone to be difficult, but it definitely does seem like they like introverted people get filtered out. So it just like, that's why I wish like if that job was like you know, a job where you're not working with people, then yeah, the water thing, like, it's kind of like dumb. But you know, I don't know, can I? Yeah, like that kind of thing is just like exhausting. Exhausting. Because then it's like people will get that they just don't want to like bother asking at all, and then like errors occur and things like that. But again, I've not been in the workforce for quite a while, obviously, so but this is just my memories. Like I said, I wish that the person that didn't want to pick up the fucking phone would have gotten filtered out. They were like fine otherwise. I guess they just had like really bad phone anxiety. But it's like, I don't know, it's a job where you need to like answer the phone. I'm not getting my job done because you won't do it. Obnoxious. Some jobs are full on work politics too. Yeah, that's like a whole different thing. It really just depends on what the job is. And then sometimes there are workplaces where it's like, it shouldn't be like that, and they're inserting it there because a lot of jobs just have really incompetent, insane people in management that want work to be like a high school classroom and cause cliques and drama and shit because they're bored with their home life or something. I don't know. There's so much. But yeah. Get phone anxiety, don't get a phone job. Being quiet for the first few weeks, such months is kind of a cheat code for being likable. You do your job and respond to people at least to some degree. See, you think that, but there are people they're insane people that get offended. That would get offended and think you're like too better. You're too good for them. That's why you won't talk to them and shit like that. I've had people like think that about me before. He's not talking much, he's creepy. Yeah, or like, oh, you must dislike me because you don't talk to me all the time. So I dislike you now because I assume that you dislike me. So now you're my enemy. I'm gonna make your life difficult. I peaked in high school. I would've went pro if I didn't tear my ACL. Last time, this 40-year-old woman would tell everything about me to the manager like we were still in school. Was she like tattling on you? Was she tattling on you? Could have gone pro if I hadn't joined the Navy. I can't think of like what women that peaked in high school say. Oh. I could have thrown a football over them, their mountains. Nano machine, son. The first elf quarterback. I don't think they'll hire me. What do you think? What do you think he was gonna say? Can elves play in the NFL? No, mythical elves cannot play in the NFL because they do not exist. No! Players from the European League of Football, ELF, which has a similar name, can and do play in the NFL. Some athletes have made the jump from elf to the NFL. This is erasure. Google is racist. Google is racist. They're literally erasing my identity. What the fuck, man?